just before he goes to bed.
Did you ever see anyone playing? Did you ever see anyone playing like a? It's like these are the things I'm making. These aren't new. These are like way back, like in the 20s, like the people who couldn't afford guitars. Just did you ever see anyone playing one of these, or was it like a hobo thing, like a? Yeah, it was. So now people are trying to be like hobos.
See, and what they do over there, they don't go for medicine. Everything is from the earth. They grow everything, and when it comes.
So you have the, what do you call them there? Like the midwives and all those people, like they do all the.
Babies are born in their own home. They don't go to the hospital. The herbs, they grow a lot of herbs. Everything that's ailing them, they drink that herb. So medicine is.
So like when you're on the farm, you had to grow all that stuff, like
all that stuff.
So what did you have, like a big?
Oh, we had a big farm.
But I mean, would they grow like the food and then like a smaller garden for all that stuff, like the?
Yeah. And they had one, they grow corn, and then harvest time they bring they take the corn from the plant, and they carry them on ahead in a basket, and they bring in the middle of the yard. Neighbors sometimes help each other, and then when the corn is all in to the yard from the farm, then they have neighbors come in, they sit around, they sing songs.
All right.
They take
the husking the corn, yeah.
And the lady of the house, she'll cook all kinds of meals and bring it out there. A lot of my smooching behind it.
Well, that's it. Well, it takes what, the whole year to get the thing ready, right? So by that point, they're just happy to have it.
My aunt, they carry stuff over their head,
They balance it in the basket, right?
So on top of their head, they put it like a towel. They make it like a ring and put it on top of their head, and when they carry stuff, that lays on there, so they'll hurt their head. And this day, my aunt was carrying stuff on her head, and all of a sudden something was moving, and she said, "Oh my God, it was a snake."
In the basket on her head?
In the middle of what she was carrying. So she threw it down, and there's a snake.
Oh, Lord. See,
then it came the day that they killed the pig. They grow everything, like the pigs, the chicken, the rabbits. It's all meat stuff. So anyway,
people don't like to think about where their McDonald's comes from, really.
They killed the pig, and the pig knew something was going on because he would run, and 2 or 3 neighbors would run after him.
He knew something was going on.
So they could kill him.
Oh, Lord.
And my sister and I would be crying because we knew the pig from the yard. We pet him all day long. We see all these little things.
See, why didn't they tell you not to be friends with the pig? Why did they? Go be friends with the duck or something.
We had one rooster. Somehow didn't like my sister. He would jump on her and poke her head. She was fresh, and he knew it. She was always fresh. Even at the nursing place there.
Yeah.
She grouched at everybody. I said to her the other day, I went to see her. I said, "You've got to be, if you're really nice, they'll do a little even extra for you. If you're going to be grouchy and fresh,
you get nothing.
they're going to walk away from you. You've got to use your charm to make them do things for you." And
how did that pep talk work out? No.
That's Susan's mother talking about, Mary.
Did she listen? Did she listen to you? Yeah, stubborn still.
Then when she knew I fell down and all, she says, "Well, you better slow down. You better stop all that cooking. And stop."
Yeah.
Stop because you fall down.
There you go.
Try to be careful.
Right.
Well, I'm telling you, that fall was one on me. I'm walking with the cane. I walked that walk for 20 years. All of a sudden, it was like a wind blew me over. I couldn't believe that I was almost to the ground.
Just that fast, yeah.
That fast. The lady that was with me says, I never saw anybody go down so fast.
Yeah, I mean, most people have a hard time bracing their fall. You know, like they hurt their.
Usually, if you feel a fall coming, you will do
So what
something.
did you just miss the step totally or something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was on my face as fast as like a
Right.
wind.
Right. You're a tough cookie though. What are you looking at there, dog? Oh, you put your butt right up to me. He wants to get pet. Yeah, we'll chase you around like a pig. So when they grew the corn and stuff, did they sell it to like one place that bought it, or did they trade it to other people who had other stuff?
They husk the corn, and then on the donkey's back, they put baskets on each side, and they take it to the mill.
Okay, so but they paid the mill guy to mill the corn. But did they sell it to some? There's like GE or big companies or
it's all stuff to preserve for them to live on.
just and they trade the corn.
They make all kinds of food with it.
Okay, but if you only grew corn, you're not just gonna eat corn all year. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, well, you know.
did they have other farms that they trade?
They eat off the land, and the wheat time goes the same way. They cut it, and then they tie in bunches, and then they take it to the mill.
So it's not like
make flour.
when people picture farms here, or I picture a farm. I picture like they have a potato farm. It's only potatoes. It's only carrots or something.
Potatoes.
They have to have everything.
They have everything from the land.
Mm.
You know the picture as you go down the stairs there. There's a picture.
What's the story behind that picture? Because he's sitting there with that bottle of wine, and then
That's the guy I was named after.
go.
Aunt and uncle that we lived with.
Oh, that's
when
him.
they were younger.
Okay.
And the little girl in the picture is my mother.
Oh, really?
She was the oldest. She was the baby of the family. My mother.
Was that the wedding? I mean, no, was it christening or something?
There was must be some kind of celebration.
Because they got the cow out. They got everything.
See the little cow in the trees. And,
It's like they brought all the stuff they're proud of out, and they're toasting.
yeah.
So, people don't believe me when I tell them what your maiden name was. They don't believe me.
They what?
They don't believe me when I say what your maiden name was. Before you got married, your last name?
Oh, my last name was Tortellini.
They don't believe me.
And
Because I'm always talking about your pasta.
there's a pasta out there, but it's not spelled the same
I
way.
know, but it's
close.
It sounds the same. So when
I
I tell
get a
them,
kicker when I have to buy those. You know, I get a kick.
well, I tell people, my grandmother's lasagna, da 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 da. Oh yeah, and I'm like,
Tortellini.
her maiden name was Tortellini. They're like, you're full of it. So you could have got a trademark on that, made some money. Patent infringement.
They should ask me a question about that. Maybe somebody in my background, way back, could be making this stuff in this country, because there was a few aunts and cousins, and
Hey, there you go.
we had a family up High Rock Street. They lived up there. One of my father's uncle. They had 2, 3 sons. They worked in the GE, all of them, and one of them made a plane, like a small plane that he could get off the ground,
Okay, like a.
fly like. They were very smart.
I'd say that's pretty smart. Whatever happened to the farm in Italy and all that?
The farm would have been mine.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 houses and not the farm.
Mm-hmm.
So now, when I was 10 years old, we had to leave.
Because they named you after him so you could get the farm.
After that, the war broke out.
Okay.
And then after that, when the war broke out, the American and the Germans, they were all everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And my aunt, the one you see in the picture there, some kind of a bomb was thrown, and she had her face cut. And
She got shrapnel from a bomb in the war.
We didn't hear no more about it. Probably they were all dead from the war.
Really?
Sad.
That is sad. So a bomb hit the farm? Jesus. Do you remember what?
They were heading